Hi everyone, hey, Linda Thomas here, aka Web Biz Girl. I titled this video with a little bit of humor. It's called Don't Throw Up All Over Me. And actually, it sounds really funny, but it's a very serious subject in our industry of network marketing. What I see a lot, and what I know others see as well, is there is distributors around the world that are passionate about their company and they just are dying to share it with anybody that they run into and or know. And I do not want you to lose that enthusiasm 1 ounce. I want you to keep it. But what's happening sometimes with some folks is they're taking all that energy and enthusiasm and they're combining two very important and distinct steps in our business. They're combining them together. And this actually will propel your success or withhold you from success if you don't get this message. And here it is. There are two separate steps. One, the invitation, and two, the presentation of your company, products, or opportunity. And what happens sometimes is in the excitement and in your enthusiasm, as when you're having a conversation with somebody, whether you know them or you're meeting them out and about, you hear something sparks where the door is open for you to talk about your company. And sometimes in the innocence or the honesty of all this enthusiasm is there's people launching, or what we call throwing up all over that other person, talking about every feature, functionality, ingredient, if it's products that you market, and they're just blah, 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 just literally launching and throwing up all this information on this other person. And obviously you know what happens. There's a little bit of resistance, backing up, walls go up, and long story short, the appointment can never happen because the person isn't really receptive to that kind of conversation. So message here today is to separate these two very vital, important, and distinct tasks. Let me give you a real live example. Say you're at the grocery store in the produce department and the local chiropractor comes walking by, and just so happens your back is aching, and you proceed to tell the chiropractor this information, and there's a door open for him. Obviously he can help you, but he's not going to right there in the produce department of the grocery store begin to diagnose you, start to treat you. That's not the proper time, place, or environment for him to do what he does in his business properly. And that's what I want to tell you. You want to do your business in the right time, the right environment, for two reasons. You want to do your business, company, or products justice. You want to be in the right, proper environment. For me personally, I build my business via a computer, so I would like that person to be in front of their computer. And secondly, you want that person to make a really great and informed decision, and they can't do that in the time of a 2-minute conversation. It's not the proper time. It's inappropriate in the conversation. So you want to just, listen for the clues that you'll get. If you're a really great listener, doors will open every day for you to bring up your company. Trust me, just be a listener. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk. Doors will open daily for you to bring up your company. And then remember the golden rule. Do not combine the invitation with the presentation. You want to extend an invitation for a time at a later time and place to present what you have to offer. Give a value statement. If you're meeting somebody, say, you know what, I really think I have something that will benefit you. And, fill in the blank what it might be for that person in that particular situation. But, this isn't the proper time or place. Will you be around tomorrow, 2 o'clock, or maybe after work hours work better for you? And, and I can, fill in the blanks and give you more detailed information on what I'm talking about. So I hope that makes sense. Keep the enthusiasm. Absolutely. Never let that go. But just remember, when you're out and about, keep the invitation separate from your presentation. If you do that, my friends, your business will thrive. And more importantly, if you teach that to others, and your downline will grow tenfold if you keep those two tasks separately. So hope that helps, and may I wish you continued success, wealth, and abundance to you and your family. Until next time, Linda Thomas, aka Web Biz Girl.